Good morning, everyone. I hope you had a nice weekend. Before we proceed, please read this disclaimer. Yeah, thank you. So we talked about this AMD that was on Friday, and then I told you I was buying at 168, which I did. Um, the market started to like draw back a little bit. Like I told you, if it had dropped down to around 154 area or 155, I would have added more, which means I would have averaged down. But it didn't drop to that level. But if I had waited to say, okay, let me wait until it comes down to that area for me to make my first entry, I might be losing a potential buy point. Why did I say that? If you look at here, we gapped up. You can see this gap right here. We gapped up here, and you can see it was a very huge volume. You can see this volume. It was a very huge volume that gapped up, which means there was a big fish that entered the market, and something maybe must have been going on. Then we came down towards that gap. That is, we retraced back towards that gap, and that gap that is here, that same big fish also maintained their position here. You can see with huge volume, and you can see this RSI. When we were dropping back, we accumulated here. We accumulated and started to make higher high on this RSI, and then we broke above the 50 RSI. On here again, we gapped up again. We gapped up on this candle with a solid candle, a solid volume here, a solid volume. Then the next day we pulled back, but you can see the pullback wasn't even a very strong volume. So what happened is that there are strong buyers. Let me open the market position overview so that you can see what I'm saying. This is the market position overview of AMD. You can see this green candle. We have a strong support at 159.8. That is this line here, this yellow line on this green. You can see all this green area. They are the buyers, and they look at the sellers. So we have resistance at around 172.8 and a strong support at 159.8. You can see up until here. Below here we don't have that much. I mean, this is where we have concentration of huge buyers, which would have provided a very strong support had it been the market dropped into that area. So those things gave me the confidence based on the fundamentals, which I showed you on my last analysis, why I was buying it. And today, the market in the pre-market is already up 38%. It's already up 38% because a good news came in. They said AMD has granted OpenAI warrants to purchase up to 160 million shares with exercise conditions tied to the progress of computing power deployment and AMD stock price. If fully exercised, OpenAI could hold approximately 10% of AMD's shares. You see? So the market started to rally even in the pre-market. So I bought. So the market price now is at around 227, which is already like above this high already, like around 227. It's like very high already jumped up very strong. So what am I trying to say here? Sometimes you need to look at the fundamentals to have the courage of what you are doing. If I am doing scalping and I will say, because I bought in this particular place on this particular candle, and then this one has broken below the candle, I will jump out without knowing what I am buying. and today the market is up, I will start to regret. And a lot of scalpers will not tell you the truth. They are losing money. You can't make money by jumping in and out. Trading or investing is a business. When you are buying a share or shares from a company, it's like you are becoming a part of that company. You should do your due diligence. You should check if their earning is good. Are they really earning money? Um, is there increase in their revenue? Is their fair value, is it good? What is the price target? Those are the things you have to check. You have to check on their assets to their liability. Those things, after you check it, it gives you the confidence. If you cannot check those things, then you just want to jump in and out, jump in and out. I think you are just taking a risk. You cannot grow wealth in that manner. uh, Let me give you another stock like MSF, something like Amazon. AMZN, Amazon. Looking at Amazon, let's go to the analysis, the financial. Okay, so we can see the earning per share is not growing steadily, but it's still good. You know, you see, they are really doing well in their earning per share. The revenue, you can see, it is estimated to go very high in the estimate. Now let's go through the estimate and the actual. Here, you can see here it was good at 155.1 and they made 155.6, which was higher. Here 162.09, here they made 167. So here they quoted 177, they could be higher. 207, they could be higher. You can see that the revenue will be growing. The earning per share is also growing alongside with the revenue. So if you're also, and somebody will look at it and say, oh no, it's coming down. I mean, what are you saying? What are you saying? You can also check on what is it called, AI. You can go to your ChatGPT to even check for the PE ratio. For example, the PE ratio here is around 33.46. You can also check on your, let's say we go to here. Let's say we say average PE ratio. Average PE ratio of Amazon. For the past, let's say 10 years, or let's use 5 years compared to now. So let's see what it's saying. This is the price of Amazon, and then for the past, so as of now, Amazon trading, this is 33.6, which is yes. Yeah, for the past, according to one source, Amazon's 5-year average is 59. That means it's even below the average PE ratio. You see, so the same source says, okay, this is for the 10 years, it's around 68.9. So it means now Amazon is trading at a valuation. So the current PE, 33 to 34, is well below the 5-year average, suggesting Amazon is trading at a valuation discount relative to its recent historical norms. So sometimes I don't know why people will see something that is trading at a cheaper price, and it is not that they are losing money. It is not like they are not doing well. Their earning per share is growing. This thing is also growing. Their revenue is growing. They are not okay. Let's check their asset to their liability is around 51%. It's not that bad. So I mean, why can't you just buy into it? So when you come to the technical, what you want to do here is you can go to your weekly chart. The weekly chart here is not so well. Okay, I just bolded it. Let me come to the daily because of the weekly. After they splitted, so it's kind of not so clear if I'm should start to broaden it here. So here, okay, we have respected this area now, this 200-day moving average. Okay, so if you want to buy, you are waiting for it to, maybe you just want it to come above this 50 RSI, just to tell you that okay, buyers have started coming back, and you want to see it like once a strong volume enters. You see, this is where this volume entered. We had volumes here that entered here, this area. Okay, it couldn't sustain it. Okay, there is a big volume here. So here, this area, a big fish entered here. A big fish entered here. On Amazon, a big fish entered here. You can see the volume, a very strong volume that caused this. So here, they entered. You see how it pushed the market here, and they respected it here, and now the market is coming towards the same area. Okay, so when it comes here, if you want for confirmation, for me, I'm not going to start waiting for confirmation. I'm going to enter some position here. Then if it comes above this purple EMA, which is my 20-day MA moving average, I can start to add more. Or if it goes against me, worst on to worst, it will come towards this area. Now let's go, but I don't think it's going to come here. Let's go to I want to go to the quote, and then we go to here. Let's see the market overview and see where we have, although here there is quite a strong selling at this area. So we have our support, like it's quite down here. It's not like the AMD that have very strong buying here. Here it seems like we have more of the sellers at the top here. So you see this 226 is the resistance. Okay, but again, I am still going to start adding and buying. By the time it gets to this 202, I'm going to buy more on this area. So the price now is around 219. If it's, I already bought on the leverage ETF, but I want to buy more on this direct market of Amazon AMZN. So I'm going to also add more on this area. So the market just opened. I'll be stopping here, and I wish you successful trading for today. Thank you.